So fucking annoying. That should be good. Better be good. No reason for you to act up, stream. No reason. Nobody's doing anything to you. My session timer is no longer accurate. So I no longer know how much time is left in the round. So fucking annoying. Thank you. The only luck I really need, though, isn't getting world record. It's getting around 512. So the luck would be avoiding error as long as possible to 512. But I'll set small goals. I don't wanna set a reach goal of 512 and end up erroring 50 rounds before that. But you know, my next goal is gonna be around 400. So we got 44 rounds to go to round 400. This weekend also I'm going to be taking more breaks. Sunday is going to be a no stream day, and I think tomorrow and Saturday are going to be short stream days. Today's also a short stream day, so. But then next week I'll grind it out a little bit more. I'm still not done with the round. This is a really long round. Or I paused a lot more than I thought I did fixing the stream before. I mean, how long was that? It was like 2 minutes. This is a really long round. Oh, this is the end of the round. There we go. Into it, Scott. You have been knocked down to 3rd place, my friend. But he's not upset about that. He wants me to beat Buttlord. Round 357. I'll get a max ammo this round at least.
Seriously? Already?
Maybe it actually adds more time than I thought to have a slow insta-kill and no max ammo. That was like at least 38 minutes. But this round will be much shorter than if I get a max ammo, which I will. Yeah, I will. Shaves a few minutes off the time, honestly. If I get an insta-kill too, this will be a really short round. That means I'm probably getting 103 dogs, which is too bad. Good timing on the carpenter. Love to see that. I'm gonna force it. Yeah. Oh, that lasts on the ground twice as long, so I can force this out. Watch this. Ready? Shout out to Temporal Gift for this meta. Ready? Put it down. Oh. Put it down. Jesus Christ. This is gonna last on the ground twice as long because of Temporal Gift. Wait for it to almost deplete. And then I grab. Just like that. Free 150 kills. Holy crap, it's killing them so quickly. That's why I love this strategy.
Look at the mess I've made.
You can see that Wraithfire actually charges my Ragnaroks quite a bit. Gave it like a quarter charge, just that one Wraithfire. I know I am. I'm so close. Today's the day. Today's the day it's gonna happen. Thanks again for the advice on Winter's Wail, because Winter's Wail was a move, man. I have a question. How long did you play your Ancient Evil game for? I do have a down. Unfortunately, I didn't get the flawless record. I took it down on 354. Oh. Which I'm really annoyed about. It shouldn't have even happened. I had full health and a Winter's Wail. Or I had full health and 3 Winter's Wail, and in like 2 seconds, I insta-downed. $44 days, right? So 44 days in real life? So, oh, your game lasted 44 days. 27 of those days you were playing, right? Because I'm trying to judge how long I think this game will last. And everyone's saying, like, oh, it's automatic crash after 25 days in real life, whether you play or not. But if your game lasted 44 days, I think that I might last a while as well. And what I'm hoping for is, I'm hoping I can get around 512. And, like, the only thing that would prevent me from getting 512 is if my game crashes early in, like, 2 weeks. If my game crashes early, like, you know, just because, even though I've been grinding, like, 10, 12 hours a day lately, once I get world record, you know, I kind of want to keep my sanity and cut it down to like 5-6 hours daily. So if my game is able to last for like 44 days, then I'll be able to get around 512 because I won't be pressured to play for 12 hours a day. But if I've got 2 more weeks left in this game, I'm going to need to play 12 hours a day to get 512. And I'm not going to be able to commit to that because I'm going to go insane or, you know, it's just not healthy. So I'm going to hope that my game lasts a while. It's definitely underrated from my experience this game. Oh, I forgot to pop my Arsenal Accelerator. But I think there's only a handful of maps where it would have a use. Let me think. Let me go through the list. Voyage of Despair. You would what perks do you use on Voyage of Despair? Dying Wish. Stone Cold Stronghold modifier. Bandolier. And probably PhD. If you did no Helion Salvo, or if you minimized your Helion Salvo use, then you could use Winter's Wail instead of PhD on Voyage of Despair, and that would be good. On 9, if we assume the training strategy, you need Dying Wish, Stamina, Time Slip, and probably Tortoise. That's good. That's good to hear, man. I'm glad to hear you're feeling better. Like I said, you'll get through it, you know? It's tough for everyone, but now you have a... Oh, Jesus. That would have been a death if it wasn't for Winter's Wail. Or a Dying Wish, I should say. But Winter's Wail usually prevents the worst case scenario from happening. Blood of the Dead wouldn't need Blood of the Dead needs Dying Wish, Stamina Up, Tortoise, and Time Slip. That's pretty much unchangeable. Classified, you need Time Slip, Dying Wish, probably Stamina Up. But your last perk is a toss-up, and you could run Winter's Wail. Voyage of Despair, you can do Winter's Wail if you want to prioritize safety over ammo, but this is a map where ammo doesn't matter as much, and safety matters a lot. Voyage of Despair is a map where it's much easier to be safe. Classified, maybe you could use Winter's Wail. Ancient Evil, you know more about Ancient Evil than I do. You probably need PhD just because dealing with the Genegis and the Blightfathers without PhD can be very deadly. You more than likely need Strongholds. You definitely need Dying Wish. And I think that Tortoise would give you a better advantage than Winter's Wail. Alpha Omega depends on what strategy you run. You could probably do Winter's Wail. For the current fastest strategy, which is the Trebuchet strategy, the shotgun strategy, the last time I played it, I ran Dying Wish, Time Slip, PhD, and I think Stamina Up was my fourth perk, but you could probably replace Stamina Up with Winter's Wail, because the ammo runs are pretty safe anyway. And then this map, Winter's Wail, is 100% meta, no question. Unless somebody was skilled enough to run Bandolier. But for right now, meta only requires Winter's Wail. Meta does not require Bandolier because we're not at the point of optimization yet. We're not at the point where we have to be as optimal as possible because I'm going to push it to that point, if anything. I wanna be able to push the round such that the only way someone could beat me is to be more optimal than me by running Bandolier. That would be the absolute dream, is to just optimize the shit out of this run. But yeah, Winter's Wail is 100% underrated. Advertise me as much as you can. The only reason people aren't just discovering me is because I'm not streaming Cold War. Because nobody's browsing the Black Ops 4 category. But I advertise myself in Scott's Discord, I advertise myself on the ZWR Discord. So I just gotta... When did I die? Around 354. Unfortunately. So I got second flawless. I'm really, really, really pissed that I didn't get flawless record, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm second place on flawless with round 354. I know. Anyone can get a 200. It's kind of a joke. No, and which is insane because barely anyone had round 200 on this game. And if we want to take it a step further, barely anyone had round 100 on Black Ops 2 or earlier. They keep making high rounds too easy. Think about it this way. Black Ops or World at War is actually an exception because of the way that the zombies work. And if you get a decently skilled player, they'll be able to get around 1,000. They'll be able to get around 1,000 on Shinonuma if they put the effort in. Let's ignore World at War. Black Ops 1. It was extremely hard for the average player to get around 100, even on the easiest maps, like Ascension, because some things that casual players don't quite grasp is the concept of trade-outs, or just conserving ammo, or just dealing with monkeys even. And there's a lot of complex concepts that even go into just a round 100 game, not even a full game, that casual players don't get. Very hard to get round 100 on Black Ops 1 for a casual. Black Ops 2, just as hard. But they started introducing easier strategies, including Die Rise and Origins, and even Buried to a degree. I think the casual player would have a hard time getting to round 100 with the Resonator strat on Buried, but it's not impossible with practice. I think it's about similar to like World at War Shinonuma levels of just like putting the practice in and anyone can do it. Black Ops 1, right now I just have Ascension. I've been very, like lately in the past year or so, I've been very unmotivated to go for Black Ops 1 high rounds when I already have high rounds on the newer variants. Because I've been kind of like, oh, why would I play Black Ops 1 Kino when I can play Black Ops 3 Kino? And Black Ops 3 Kino, my PB is 100 already. Same for Ascension. Same for Moon. Shang I would probably prefer to play on Black Ops 1, honestly, but I don't want to play Shang right now. Same with Derice, because I already have high rounds on the Giant. Same with Nachtrucht and Shinonuma. So I don't really do that many Black Ops 1 high rounds. And then even Dead Ops Arcade, I'm like, oh, you know, Black Ops 1 Dead Ops Arcade is cool, but there's, you know, Black Ops 3 has a better Dead Ops Arcade, and Cold War has an even better Dead Ops Arcade, but now I'm very motivated to play Black Ops 1. Now I'm kind of sick of the new systems, and I really want to go back. I think the next game I'm going to play is Call of the Dead. Call of the Dead can be more optimized. But I'd like to play Call of the Dead because I think it would be a cool little, like, oh, Tagged or Toten world record holders playing Call of the Dead. Same map. Not really, but basically polar opposites. Fastest strategy ever on this game and literal survival map before survival maps existed on Black Ops 1. On Black Ops 2, I have 100 on Die Rise, Mob of the Dead, and Buried. But I have no motivation to play a high round on Black Ops 2 Origins when I know that I can play a high round on Black Ops 3 Origins. Because I'm like, oh, I could go for round 100 on Black Ops 2 Origins to knock it out. And I'm like, but I already got 120 on Black Ops 3 Origins. What's the difference? There is no difference. How's it going, Wonderful? Thanks a lot, man. Speaking of someone who's good at buried. But I would say Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, for the casual player, it is very hard to get round 100. It takes a lot of practice, even on the easiest maps. We were just talking about how Max has a hard time getting around 100 on Buried. He's gotten to around 99 twice. And I was like, oh, speaking of someone good at Buried. Buried co-op is pretty fun, though. I don't like that the current world record is a solo co-op, but this is coming from the guy who's probably going to claim the solo co-op world record for Tagged or Toten by playing alone on split screen. I have 2 round 100s on Buried. The first time I went to round 100 and I quit, and then, oh, 14 viewers. Hello. First time I went to round 100 on quit because my goal was only round 100, not further. And the second time, I was like, oh, let me try to get a really high round. And I got to round 100 and I paused it overnight and errored or whatever, disconnected. I don't know what happened. I lost the game. And I was like, yeah, I'll leave Buried for now. That'll be another time. How's it going, 14 viewers? I'm not close to the end of the round. There's no way I'm close to the end of the round. But, like I was saying, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, definitely very hard to get round 100. I think notable, you know, the easiest would be Ascension, Die Rise, and Origins. But even so, Die Rise takes practice. It's not something that anyone can get on their first try. From my experience, at least. Mob is easy for a good player, but for a casual player, learning a trap strategy is kind of a new beast that a lot of people don't... It's a new hurdle that a lot of people don't quite understand. You know, I'm talking about the people that are like, oh, the ray gun's the best weapon because it kills forever. And I'm like, you've never been to round 40, man. Also, oh my god, what is this strategy? It was recently discovered and better optimized by me. And it is the fastest strategy of all time. Just under 4 seconds per horde. No RNG. Ridiculous. It's ridiculous. 357, and I'm under 60 hours into this game. The ammo run is simply buying it off of the wall. So, without the ammo runs is what slows down the strategy. Without the ammo runs, it's a 3 second per horde strategy. If, like, and for the first 100 rounds, I don't do ammo runs because I have enough ammo and I get enough max ammos. The previous world record was 100 hours, yeah. I'm under 60 hours. It's and nobody thought that this game could get even faster, and somehow it got even faster. Because you got rid of, one, the thing that causes all the RNG. In that you get rid of the perk trades, which is the RNG part. Because sometimes when I did perk trades, they would take like 20, 30 minutes. I'm at just over 30 minutes a round right now. And yeah, you get rid of perk trades, you get rid of all the RNG. And now you have a consistent strategy. And, oh, and the other thing I was going to say is you get rid of the thing that causes the errors. Because not only are perk trades RNG, perk trades are what causes the errors. No more errors on this game. Am I number 1 yet? Almost. 4 rounds away. It's number 2. Just beat out Into It Scott. Almost, almost. But yeah, back to what we were saying. I'd say, it all depends because obviously I don't know what potential reset is, what potential crash is, what external factors. This is not the world record. The world record was beaten by somebody else 7 days ago. And I am already... They got to round 361. So I'm 4 rounds away. Which is, like, you know, 361's only 5 rounds above what the previous one was, so... That poor fellow. He claims to have invented the strategy. Technically he did, but I optimized it, so I get to name it. I mean, it was his stupid decision. He played for about 65 hours. I will be under 60 hours, so I've optimized it even more. Now, I'm going to come up with... So here's the thing. He apparently... I don't know why, but Intuit Scott really hates him. And it's not because he beat his record. Apparently, he's just a really toxic person in the community. Like, he's extremely toxic. I have no basis for this. I don't know where it comes from, but a number of people have come into my stream saying, oh, please beat him. He is extremely toxic. Like, he sucks. And in his video where he got the world record, he came up with a name for the strategy. He was like, oh, inventor of strategy, me, name of strategy, pool of blood. And I was like, what the fuck kind of name is that? The pool of blood strategy? What? I have graphic content off, so there isn't even blood. So I'm gonna... The pool of blood strategy. I'm like, you are not influential enough to come up with a strategy name like that and have it stick. You are not someone coming up with dat strat and being influential enough for dat strat to become the name. So what I'm gonna do when I make the world record video is I'm gonna copy his description. And, well, and the first thing I'm going to say is founder of strategy, me, because I made some changes to it that make it even more optimal, which saves at least 5 or 6 hours over his time. With the help of Mex, of course. And I'm going to literally write name of strategy, shotgun strategy. Because that's what this strategy fucking is. I'm not going to name it after myself. I don't need to name it after myself. Shotgun strategy. That's all you need to call it, not pool of blood. And I'm gonna rip it away from him. I'm not afraid to say that I didn't found the shotgun part of the strategy. I just changed some things. So I'm gonna claim that I'm a founder just to piss him off. And rename the strategy, not rename the strategy, name the strategy. Because I'm going to do more influential things than he did. I'm getting at least round 400, probably at least around 420. Actually, no question about round 420. And I think 512 is within the realm of possibility. I'm pretty sure that 512 is possible. So, if I get around 512, that'll be more than influential. Oh shit. That'll be incredibly influential. Highest round on Black Ops 4 is 420 at the moment. Dead of the Night by Intuit Scott. And I could probably beat that. Actually, correction, I can beat that. I just don't have the willpower to. Because Intuit Scott ran the master bedroom strategy, which is perfect, great strategy. Technically speaking, the most optimal strategy is not the master bedroom strategy. It is not the master bedroom strategy. It is actually the silver bullet strategy. And if I were to play another game to round 420, I would save about 30 hours over his time. But the silver bullet strategy is so unbelievably boring that, like, it's just miserable. And nobody should ever run the silver bullet strategy. I got to around 257 using the silver bullet strategy, and I had a power outage, and I was like, I am never playing this again. It's 9th place right now, and I'm saying to myself, yeah, I could easily beat his time. The regular strat, at least you're looking somewhere other than the floor. When I played the silver bullet strategy, I got next to the silver bullets table at round 23 probably, around there. Do you want to know the next time I used the left stick? Do you want to know? Actually, no. Not the left stick. Do you want to know the next time, from round 23, do you want to know the next time I used either joystick? It was in the late 250s. Was the next time I used any joystick. Left or right. And that's why I suggest that nobody ever plays. Literally, if you want the world record, it's 150 hours of shooting the floor. There's no skill involved. Anyone can do it as long as you have the willpower. And so I got to 257. I had a power outage. I was the happiest I've ever been to not have to play that game. Currently, that is 9th place. I think it was 6th place at the time of doing it. This is end of round. What's taking so long? This is the end of the round. It's got to be the end of the round. It can't be anything else. And then a few months later, I was like, you know what? I think I have the willpower. Let me try again. And I got to around 208, and my friend came into the chat and was like, are you having fun? And I said, no, I'm not having any fun at all. I wish that I would quit right now. And she was like, well, why don't you quit right now? And I quit. And I told myself, as soon as I am knocked off the top 10, as soon as enough people beat me that I am no longer, in the top 10, I will get the world record. And I'll be miserable. And if anything, I'll push it, because I could probably get to 500 on that map too. And I'll be miserable. And nothing will be fun about it. This map is definitely more fun because there's a little variety. Every couple minutes I go and buy more ammo. They hit my shield. I'm like, oh no, my shields. Put my spikes down. You don't even use the specialist on Dead of the Night. I think I used it like 4 times when I almost... Ooh, yeah, I knew it was the end of the round. I think I used it 4 times maybe. Possible dog round, but probably not. Ooh, it is. Okay. It was more likely to not be a dog round. I've had many 5-rounders, and I got a max ammo last round.
Here we go again.
But that's fine by me. But yeah, it sucks. I mean, you both know what it's like to get a world record. You really have to, either enjoy the map or just have enough willpower. And that's a map where I just don't have enough willpower. This is a map where I have enough willpower. Or at least, as of lately, I did. Some maps are very enjoyable. Other maps, not so much. This one, on the all-time going for a world record enjoyability scale, I would say It's like, it's higher up. Because the one benefit this map has is that the rounds are extremely quick. This is the fastest map ever, unless you count Steam Machine. Yeah. Dead of the Night is the very bottom of the, like, if we had to rate which maps are extremely fun to play a world record length game. Like, so Black Ops 1, if you're playing a 70-hour game, or however long the reset or the error, like a world record length game, how fun is every map? This one, I would say, is up there, solely for the reason that, yeah, D-Machine doesn't count, and World at War doesn't count. You lump them, but also you don't lump them, because it's not, like, it gets its own category, because it's not 24 zombies around, and the rounds technically get longer. She did get some good advice, I know. I know that she was listening to that. But, but, you know, eventually, I have to be under the assumption that eventually I'll be knocked off the top 10. It only takes 2 people to beat me. And when that does happen, oh boy. Oh boy, I'm going to be in for a miserable time beating around 420 on Dead of the Night. And I'm going to do it. Like, I'm not just going to say I'm doing it and not do it. I'm going to do it. But yeah, this map, I would say, is higher up on the enjoyability scale because there's no RNG. And I think RNG provides for lulls in the game. Because, you know, it provides something unique. But at the same time, when I think about RNG, like, you think about hitting the box, you could literally be hitting the box forever for a trade out. And sometimes RNG is really bad when you're hitting the box for 15, 20, 30 minutes if you're really unlucky. And that, even though it provides something unique, it's bad. It's just bad for enjoyment of the game. This is a no RNG map, but it also means that there's no variety, that the strategy is the same throughout. But that is counteracted by the fact that it's a very fun strategy and it's an insanely fast strategy. Because when you think about this being the fastest map of all time, it makes it so that the rounds are enjoyable because they go by quickly. Because even though the rounds are just over 35 minutes right now, I think about the fact that if I was playing Black Ops 1, the rounds would be an hour 150 rounds ago. And that, like, even if Black Ops 1 had no reset times, no crash, like, let's say Black Ops 1 had an infinite reset time, it would take so long to get to round 359. You know, but I would say this is higher up. It's not top tier, but it's higher up. I'd say Buried is probably in the middle. Because it's an easy strat, and, you know, there's a little variety. Sometimes the zombies will trap you, sometimes they won't. I am Z, thanks for the follow. I know who you are. You have a bunch of records. How's it going? But, yeah, I'm enjoying myself very much. There have been no points throughout this game where I was kind of like, oh, I wish I quit. Dead of the Night, as soon as I got to round 2, I was like, oh, I'm ready to quit. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that you're getting better, Max. Once you're feeling all better and once I'm done with this game in a month. Oh, I got this in the bag. I'm more annoyed that I didn't get the flawless record, but I can't complain too much. I wanted that flawless record so badly, though. And I shouldn't have taken it down, but it's okay. Regardless, we're still getting the world record, and this'll... Bird Shooter, thanks for the follow. This will be the first 400 on Tagged or Toten, for sure. And the four... I don't care that he's mad at me. I'm gonna crush him. He's... The round that I plan on getting... Plus, he still has the flawless record, so he can't be too mad. The round that I plan on getting... Like, will take him so long to beat. This will be the first 400. This will be the first 420. I'll explain the difference between local and online in a second. And I'm hoping that this will be the first 512. Because it is theoretically possible. You know, we have not tested the limits of what crashes might occur. Oh yeah, Nightwolver was even slow. I'm about 6 hours ahead of him. I'm under 60 hours right now. I'm like 57, 58 hours, and he was at 65 hours when his game ended 3 rounds from now. So Tagged or Toten, there really isn't a difference. Basically, the only big difference between local and online... Yep. I'm definitely gonna get it. See you later, Max. Rest up. I hope you feel better. So the biggest difference between local and online is the use of classic versus mega elixirs. And while Gobblegums provide an insane difference, like, you know, classic versus mega gums is night and day. Classic versus mega elixirs only changes a few things. What it does change is less RNG with the setup, because instead of restarting for first box, whatever, you can just spam fire sales. Just like Black Ops 3. And more ammo. Also, local allows rest mode, which is true. I probably wouldn't be able to get an online record, just because my Wi-Fi isn't reliable enough that I can leave it on for a month. Daybreak, thanks for the follow. How's it going, Daybreak? This is what it's like to be part of the World Record Club, huh? Oh yeah, this. I crushed my PB. My previous highest round was around 268, which is still currently listed as 10th place on this leaderboard. The only disappointing thing is I have not knocked anyone off the... I think there's something exciting about knocking somebody off the leaderboards. Being like, oh, I got a higher round, so the 10th place guy is now gone. But I am the 10th place guy. I have only knocked myself off. But that's okay, because I'm getting the world record in only a matter of time. No, but anyway, the difference between local and online. For this map specifically, less RNG. You can always get 10 perks, because you can use perkaholics or other things that give you perks. Which is nice, because if I can have extra perk slots, I would have Bandolier, and that would be less ammo runs. And also, I can use max ammo gums and alchems and do way less ammo runs. It would if I had an infinite supply of elixirs, I would almost never have to do an ammo run. Or I'd have to do very few ammo runs, and I would have the Thunder Gun and the Helium Salvo just spamming. I have a lot of people watching today because I am 3 rounds away from beating a world record. 2 rounds away from tying it. And that's what happens when you get a world record. Exactly. Okay. All I've been hearing is the fuck Night Lord. And I'm not going to argue with that. But can someone give me context as to why? Because Intuit Scott was like, oh, Night Lord is the most toxic community member, fuck him. And multiple other people have said fuck Night Lord. And I've been going along with it, but I want some context so that I don't just shit on him for no reason. So just give me, can somebody give me a reason why to hate him? He's a dick. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've heard he's incredibly toxic. I've heard he's a dick. Now, I know that he technically made the shotgun version of this strategy. I know he targeted Scott. Yeah, I saw the end of his current world record game, and I was like, that is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Why did he end it? Why did he end his game? He wasn't even going to go down when he ended it. He had a dying wish and an anywhere but here. So, I don't know. That's fine. I'm going to crush his record. He had the record for 7 days. And you know what? He claims he did because he added electric burst. Ooh. So you should have heard what I was telling Wonderful before. So do we know who created the strat originally? The shotgun variant of the strat? Monster Gamer made... Monster Gamer did it. That's amazing. Because when I make my world record video about it, now I know I should give credit to Monster Gamer. Thank you for letting me know. I was originally going to claim credit for myself, even though I know I didn't make the strategy. I was just going to put in my description, like, yeah, I made it and I optimized it just as a fuck you to Nightlord, because I know he would have been pissed about it. Because I didn't know the actual creator. So in that case, I'm going to give credit to Monster Gamer. But I don't know if you guys have seen the actual world record video. I was telling Wonderful before. But in the description, he was like, strat creator me. And he says, name of strategy, like pool of blood or something like that. And I thought that that's the dumbest name I've ever heard. And I was like, you are not... or Storm of Blood, that's what it was. Storm of Blood. I was like, what the fuck is Storm of Blood? You're not influential enough to come up with the name of the strategy and have it stick. You're not the guy who invented Dat Strat. You're not the guy who invented you're not 5 and 5 who invented the waterfront strat on Shadows of Evil, and everyone was like, oh, we all know 5 and 5, so it's called the 5 and 5 strat. You're not 5 and 5. You're not the guy inventing Dat Strat. You can't name the strategy Storm of Blood. So what I plan on doing is basically copying his description. And what I'm going to say, first of all, strategy creator, Monster Gamer. I'm going to give the actual credit. And maybe if I'm in a really petty mood by the time I make the video, I'm going to say, like, and not Nightlord, since this strategy was invented way before he got a world record. I don't have a dogs command. I had dogs on round 102. Pseudo round 102, if you look at the top left. So my next dogs is 107, 108. I don't know what 102 is in actuality. 358. Time. I also don't have a times command. I'm under 60 hours. That's all I know. I'm beating him by 6 hours. So it's funny that he claims credit for it because he added electric burst. Because... Nope. Nope. Fuck that shit. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Okay, let's get my bearings here. Oh, you know what? Let me go up this way. Let me get a shield, get my bearings, then I can get more ammo. Occasionally, they'll just bombard you. So he's claiming to have invented the electric burst part of the strategy, which is great. because I have officially removed Electric Burst from the strategy, because Electric Burst is no longer the meta. As of right now, Winter's Wail is. Winter's Wail has proven throughout the last 60 hours, under 60 hours, to be the best perk to run, not Electric Burst. So there goes his contribution. I could have had a power outage, honestly. I was worried that I was going to get a power outage because if any of you live in the Northeast United States, we just had a major snowstorm yesterday, and I could have very easily lost power. I had just finished shoveling right before. But, like, and especially, I went to bed really late last night. When I woke up, the wind was just awful. And I couldn't even sleep because I kept hearing, like, things banging on my window, like chunks of snow banging on my window and shit like that. And every single loud thing I heard, I was like, fuck, that's my power going out. That's my console shutting off. And I couldn't sleep for, like, until 6 a.m. because I kept shooting up every 5 minutes to make sure my console was still on. I don't know, I've never had this much trouble sleeping in years. I don't know why I was so scared, but fortunately it was not a problem. I was so scared. Luckily I made it through the night, and it's not looking like we're gonna have any storms anytime soon, so. Oh, I'm easily gonna demolish him. I'm annoyed at myself for not getting flawless, but this could easily be the first 512. I always worry. I had a high round about a year ago when I was in college still. This was actually before... This was actually... Not before, but like right as this version of the strategy was found with the perk trades. Like the one window strat. Bry Zombie, thanks for the follow. Right as the one window strat was found and everyone was hopping on it, I think the world record at the time was only 275. And I was like, oh, I could easily be 275. This was maybe a week before Scott started going for his, what would then become the 356 game. And I was in college, I was living in a dorm with my friends, and I had the game on rest mode. And I go to work, and I come back from work that night, and I see that one of my friends that I lived with has unplugged the PlayStation to plug in my Nintendo Switch. And I was fortunately, I was only on round 172 at the time. So, you know, and for the strategy that fast, that's like, you can get that back in a couple days. But I was very upset. We ended up... No, I'm trying to think of timing. We ended up going on winter break a few weeks later anyway. I was very mad. I came into the suite screaming. And then they joked about it for a while. Like, the next week, I went to work again. And they took a picture pretending to unplug the PlayStation. Is that a zombie Kappa? What emote is that? I've never seen that. Oh, Intuit's Kappa. Okay. Scott's Kappa. Since Nightbot is subbed to Intuit Scott, can he use that emote in my chat? Can Nightbot use Intuit Scott's emotes in my chat? You want to test it out? Let's test it out. I'm going to test it out. I'm going to add a new command. No? We could try it. This game could be 512, like I said. Adcom test. Hold on. IN2TS Kappa. No, it doesn't work. That's too bad. Oh well. It is what it is. I like my Kappa command though. That's something I did many years ago for fun, and then I forgot about it, and then maybe last week someone was annoyed when I kept typing Kappa in my own chat, so I made that command that anytime anyone types Kappa, Nightbot just puts in all the Kappas. I rely on gift subs, honestly. I gotta think very critically about who I want to give my Prime sub to. Because, and I know I get a new one every month, but like I want to give the Prime sub to someone who I really want to support a lot, you know, because it's not no cost to me. But I've been going back and forth. I was actually gonna give it to Blizzard, if you know him, Blizzard22, and then right before I did it to him, he went on his like month-long hiatus from streaming, and then by the time he came back, I didn't even realize he was going live. I never seem to catch him when he's live, which is unfortunate. You can use your sub on whoever you want to use your sub on. Intuit Scott recently got 4-player D-Machine, so you can give it to him to celebrate that, or you can give it to me to celebrate Intuit Scott being 3rd place on this leaderboards. I mean, let's get real, you know. I won't tell you who. Your choice. I gotta think critically. Maybe I'll use it on someone to celebrate somebody else's world record, though. He didn't beat Nightlord, that's true. He probably would have tried if I wasn't good. Like, I think he would have done it in a heartbeat if he hadn't known that I was doing this. Because, you know, he doesn't care about specifically having the record. He just cares about beating Nightlord. Just getting Bitch Boy off one? True. True. But yeah, so we're gonna rename the strategy. We're gonna give credit to the person that actually deserves credit. So thank you guys for bringing that up. And I didn't finish. I don't think I finished saying what I was gonna say about that. It was weird that he named his strategy Storm of Blood. So I am going to basically copy his description, give credit to the actual strategy creator, not to him who made an adjustment that I have undone. and we're gonna write name of strategy, shotgun strategy. And we're gonna put it in Spanish too, like he did. I don't know how to say shotgun in Spanish, but estrategia, whatever. To really rub it in. Name of strategy, shotgun strategy. I'm not going to name it after myself, because I didn't come up with it, and I'm not at the point in my zombies career where I can name strategies after myself. There are very few people that can, unless they do something really influential, or are influential, like 5 and 5. Name of strategy, shotgun strategy. And then I'll put it in Spanish too, just like in the exact same format that he did it. I bet he wasn't expecting to be dethroned in only 7 days. I think that's what's going to hurt the most. That like Datstrat is the one I keep referencing, because I forget who named it Datstrat. I knew at some point. Was it 5 and 5 or was it someone else? But somebody named it Datstrat and it stuck because whoever it was influential enough that they could name a strategy what they wanted and it would work. Still to this day, people call the Shadows of Evil Waterfront strategy the 5 and 5 strat. But very few strats are named after people. And I think there are just as many strats named after people as there are strats named by people, and Storm of Blood is not going to be one of them. Five and 5 also gets credit for the 5.5 strat on 5. Because that was him as well. But that's funny. That's more of a meme, if anything. Even though it was like, everyone thought, Tidy named that strat? Storm of Blood strat. Nobody's gonna know what that is. So I'm gonna get world record today, and I'm gonna end the stream relatively early so that I can start editing a video about it. And obviously the game's not gonna be over, but I want to get a video out by tomorrow. Just saying, hey, I got world record, this is how I did it, the usual. I'm not gonna end it at 362. I might decide to end it at 513 if I get that far, which is the round 1 the third time around. I could submit 362, but I think it's just more of a hassle for the ZWR staff to validate the game twice. I don't want to do that. We'll give Nightlord a fake sense of security.
Oh dear, look at the mess I made.
No, give him a fake sense of security, because even though I will beat it, it'll be a couple more weeks before I submit it, because the game won't be over for a couple more weeks. So, everyone should just, start messaging him saying, oh, you've been beaten, you've been beaten, you've been beaten. And he'll be like, no, I haven't been beaten. We'll be like, no, you've been beaten. And make it very hard for him to find a trace of where he's been beaten. And make him keep searching for a couple weeks. Until out of nowhere, I finally finish my game in 2 or 3 weeks. Submit my game, and then he's down by 140 rounds if I get around 500. Then he'll be really pissed, because he's just been trying to figure out who did it, who did it. How's it going, Zombie Slayer? Welcome back. That will annoy him more than anything. If people are saying the world record has been beaten, but there's like little trace of it. Not that there will be little trace of it, because I'm going to make a YouTube video about it. But my YouTube video is actually going to double as my Obey Undead recruitment video. Specifically because, like, I want to show off. Be like, you know, you guys, I'm sure you know about the Obey Undead recruitment challenge. I wanted to apply for that. Because I recently started making a lot more YouTube videos, going for a lot more high rounds, I want to get some more recognition. And I think that'd be a good way. But I want to make the video, and then when it gets to the question like, oh, do you have any world records? Yes, I do. I just got this one today. Yeah, I saw you streaming with the hashtag ObeyUndeadRC. This is the analogy I keep making. It's like going on America's Got Talent and announcing that you're pregnant, or like proposing to someone on the stage of America's Got Talent. And you're like, oh, that's cute. You have to let them through no matter what, because look what they just did. They announced that I do follow you. Sometimes I follow people and very rarely get a chance to see their streams. Lately, it's because of how often I stream. But sometimes when I know that people get a world record, I'll just follow them even if I never see them stream. I did the same thing for you, IMZ. Like, I just saw your name all over ZWR, so I gave you a follow, because I was like, you know, maybe I'll pop into a stream. And I never... Sorry that I never ended up in one of your streams, but... Like, that's what I'll do, to keep up with players that I know are good. I'll follow people just... You know, just so I could say, like, yeah, I know this person, even if I never get a chance to go into their streams. I keep up with the players that I know consistently get records. I would like to try Infinite Warfare, but I don't want to spend the $60 to do it. Like, you know what I mean? So slow, you got ZNS 255. I think after this game, I'm more than likely gonna need a break from Tagged or Toten, but I'm pretty sure the next game I'm gonna play is called The Dead, which will just be funny. But I'm gonna go for the Tagged or Toten 2-player world record at some point in the next few months. I am, I think, 8th place on the 2-player Tagged or Toten boards, but that was because I was really bad at this strategy and I just had so much trouble executing it. So now that I've really gotten the strategy down and I feel way more comfortable doing it, I'm gonna actually attempt Tag 2-player and probably get the world record. How long has this round been going? I haven't been paying attention. I don't remember when this round started. Just get 3 and 4-player while I'm at it. So here's the trick. You want to know how I got 8th place on the 2-player leaderboards? If somebody wanted to do tag realistic 4-player all elixirs with me, I would love to do that. I would be more than happy to be invited by whoever wants to do that. So you want to know how I got the Tagged or Toten 2-player 8th place? I did it alone. I just plugged in a second controller and I went on split screen and I just let my other controller die. And I made it to round 134 playing alone with the second controller. I would love to do that. I would love to, well, I would love to do tag realistic. I've only played realistic like one time ever, so I'd probably be terrible, but Rush 3 and 4. Solo strats Pog. I mean, now that I'm really comfortable playing this strategy, I'm gonna get the 2-player world record. So, on Black Ops 4, is there... I only have 2 controllers right now, that's the thing. But if I could get a world record, I would buy 2 more controllers. Is there 3 and 4-player split screen, or is it only 2-player split screen? Because if there's no 3-player split screen, I would have to get another person. Or another 2 people. You know, I'm cool with whatever. All split screen? You can do 4-player split screen? Because I think... Oh, I'm going to have to get more controllers then. That's going to be the move. Be the world record holder. I got to get 2 more controllers then. That's decided. I mean, so he... my tagged or Toten 2-player runs have been very stable. When I got 134, it was over the course of 3 days, just because it was only a couple hours a day. Like, I played very sporadically, but it was able to survive for 3 days without any problems. When I did the... I attempted probably 6 or 7 times to do Dead of the Night 2 players on solo. The best I've done is 75 crash. I have crashed... No, it was like 10 times at least. Almost there. 360. It was like 10 times at least. I crashed on round 23, 22, 19, 25, 33, 30, 50, and 75. And because after getting my 257 solo on Dead of the Night, I was like, oh, I could easily get the co-op record. You know, I wouldn't have any problems getting the co-op record, but I've tried too many times, and I was like, never mind, I need a partner for that. Or I could get a PS5. Actually, wait. So if you have a PS4 and a PS5, but you, can you play the same game on both consoles if you have it digitally? Like, I have Black Ops 4 digitally downloaded. Could I also download it on my PS5 and then, like, system link the consoles or, like, play in an online game on both consoles? That would probably be more stable. I think then I would be able to get the 2-player record without crashing. Oh, my parents are texting me. Food is here, but I want to eat later and keep playing this. I don't want to halt the stream right now because I'm doing well, and I'm 1 round away. Something. Okay. I'll eat a little later. I'm gonna stop the stream at either round 106 or 107. Because, so it depends how the hype is doing, you know? I don't want to end the stream when you guys are all excited. Because, like, the way I see it, I could finish round 105 and everyone will be excited, like, yeah, he got the new world record, that's awesome, you know. And then, oh fuck, I forgot to use our temporal gift. And that'll be exciting, that'll be hype. And then why end the stream when I'm at peak hype? So I could play one more round and then just ride out the hype for another 40 minutes. Or I could end it one round after so that I can actually go do what I want to do and not stream for longer and go eat and whatever. I don't know. I can decide as it gets closer. Storm of Blood, that's right. Or that's not right. We probably shouldn't say it. The more we say it, the more it sticks. We don't want it to become a meme, because then it still gives him credit. Even if we joke about it. We want him to have as little credit as possible. It's bad enough that I fucked up and didn't get the flawless record, but... yeah, that's true. I guess it really doesn't matter that much, but it's still... like, this could have been a 2 world record game, but it's fine. In all fairness, another thing to be happy about is the fact that a single game is going to be on the leaderboards 5 times. Because, like, obviously only one of them is a world record, which would be the high round category. But I also got 50 speedrun, 70 speedrun, and 100 speedrun top 10. And flawless, 2nd place. So I think it's like, it's kind of a cool achievement if your run gets 5 different leaderboard spots, you know? It's like getting a Minecraft speedrun world record and also finding out that you're top 5 on 3 other side categories. Like, oh, you entered Nether, whatever, you know. At least to me, it seems like a cool achievement. I am very hungry, though. Do I want to take a food break? I don't want to take a food break and leave you guys hanging like 1 round away. Should I get some food and bring it upstairs maybe? To my room? I don't know. I'll deal. Zombie Slayer, your friend is lurking. Go say hi to her. Get out of here.
I'd give my beloved mustache for 1 more bullet.
Ghost Mellow, thanks for the follow. How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. You need help? What do you need help with? I am more than happy to help, however I can. As long as you don't come in here saying that you have, like, round... Oh, you guys should hear this. Somebody came into the stream last night, and he was like, oh, I'm the world record holder for transit and buried. And I was like, oh, no can do. I don't do glitches, my friend. Sorry. Play the game legit. This strategy is easily unoptimized and anyone can beat this. I'm 1 round away from a world record and this is what you're coming in here needing help with? Exactly. And I was so here's the thing. The first thing the guy says is that he has 286 on Blood of the Dead. And I was like, oh, how long did that take? He was like, 5 days. And I'm like, okay, that's believable. If you play I have no reason to not question that. And then I looked and I'm like, it's not on ZWR, but I looked, I was like, it's not on ZWR, but you know, there's no, you know, he said a reasonable amount of time to get to around 286 on Blood of the Dead. If he played a while, if he played for a long time, if he played many hours each day, he could do it. I have no reason to not believe him. I'm like, oh, that's cool. What other high rounds do you have? You want to know what this guy says? He says, I'm the world record holder for transit and buried. And I'm like, and I asked him, like, the main category, the sub-cat, and I was like, solo, 2-player, 3-player? And I was like, I'm like, oh, maybe he means no power or something. Maybe he, you know, maybe he means 4-player world record. Oh, I almost trapped myself. Okay. I want to up my shit guns, but it's too long, and I have Haven T the time. Go to someone else. I don't know what to tell you. What are you expecting me to do? Leave? You clearly are very out of place in this chat, my friend. You want me to quit the game? World record is in 1 round. What the fuck do you want me to do? Leave the game so you can do a glitch? Just level up the shotguns legit, my guy. It doesn't take that long. It's double XP, probably, if you're talking about Cold War. Or whatever. No, anyway, what I was saying. So this guy comes in, he's like, oh, I'm transit and buried world record holder. And I'm like, for which category? Maybe he's got like 4-player. And I'm like, what? That's so weird of him to say. And I was like, and he's like, no, solo. And I'm like, you're not tidy or wonderful. I had no reason to believe that he was tidy or wonderful on an alternate account. I'm like, you don't have the solo world record for either of those maps. I'm like, yeah, dude, yeah, I do. It's on the leaderboards. I'm like, your name is not Tidy Barbecue or Wonderful. I don't know what to tell you. He's like, no, check in game. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, what round did you get to? You want to know what this guy says? You want to know what this guy says that he got to on transit? You want to know what round this guy said he got to on transit? Round 654. And I'm like, 650, not 255. You know, the 255, aka the highest round achievable with a mod menu. 654. And I'm like, what? I'm like, so which hacks did you use? Because I don't even know what mod menus allow you to go past 255. Like, I don't even think mod menus can do that. Every mod menu I've used only allows you to go to 255. So, like, Where did he get 654 from? And then you want to know what his buried round was? So 654 was transit. His buried round was 431. I'm like, that is so impressive that you managed to come up with a lie that isn't even possible with mods. You can't even hack the game and get to that round. Which is just so funny to me. Yeah, he got banned. That's one of the only things I don't tolerate is people coming into 431. Wonderful. Do you think you can beat that? That's one of the only things I don't tolerate is people coming into my stream and lying about their games. Last week I had to ban someone because he said he got to round 190 on town. And then I was like, you're lying. He's like, I'm not lying. I'm like, you are lying. He's like, it's on the in-game leaderboards. I'm like, those don't mean anything. And I was like, you got any other rounds to lie about? He's like, yeah, I got to 96 buried 2-player. And I was like, which strategy did you use? Because 96 buried 2-player is technically possible. I was like, oh, which strategy did you use? You want to know which strategy he used for round, what did I say, 96 with 2 players? The Pack-a-Punch strategy. The Pack-a-Punch strategy. Now, little tidbit about the Pack-a-Punch strategy, in case you guys didn't know. So, or according to this guy, you know, I don't know how the Pack-a-Punch strategy works, but listen, this guy seemed really reputable. 90, like this guy's got 190 on town. He's the world record holder, easy, you know. And he says using the hammer, Pack-a-Punch on round 90 kills the zombies in only 4 shots. So you could kill the zombies very quickly. And the ray gun and the ray gun Mark II, so effective. Like, you don't run out of ammo down there. On round 90, you know. But he used the hammer and the ray gun Mark II. And his friend used the paralyzer and the ray gun. And they got to round 96 using the Pack-a-Punch strategy. Yeah. And then I banned him. That's the only thing I don't tolerate. Really. Nah, I'm good. I'm not gonna ban you. But you do have a timeout, technically. I don't know if you remember this, but like a couple months ago, maybe a month ago or so, I don't remember how long it was. How long ago it was. You were just like, oh, can you time me out? I forget why you asked. But you just asked to be timed out for 1 second to test something. So when I click on your name, it says 1 timeout. This was November 2nd. I gave you a 1 second timeout. So basically, you have a criminal record, is what that equates to.
I really seem to be shooting better since I cleaned my glasses.
Get out of here, dogs. Winter's Wail is nice because it just kills the dogs. Timeouts mean criminal record? Always. Usually the police come to me, like, so if somebody gets arrested for, like, a crime, like drugs or whatever, you know, they'll come to me and they'll be like, okay, this guy just got arrested. Has he ever been timed out in your stream? Like, is he banned from, you know? And they have to confirm with me that people do or do not have a criminal record. And now if the police come to me, I'll be like, oh, she's been timed out once, so put her in jail. That's how it works. I could get the name of the guy that insisted he got to 654 on transit. Let me look in a second. I think he's still following me. Because he followed me that stream. He followed me yesterday. And then lied to me. Yeah, this was his name. This was his name. That's his Twitch name, I should say. He was not on any of the leaderboards that he mentioned he was on. And I don't have a PlayStation 3, so I can't check the in-game leaderboards. I really should have paid attention to what time this round started, because I keep forgetting to take note of that. And then I'm sitting here, I'm like, alright, how long is this going to take? I want to get to 105 already, and I'm like, oh, do I have 20 minutes left, or 10 minutes left? I'm losing track. I don't remember how much time I have left. I think Scottish Nabsy implies that there are many different versions of Nabsy, and that he is just the Scot. Like, so I think American Nabsy and Russian Nabsy will be very upset with him for tarnishing the Nabsy name. The other fun thing about this strategy is that, like, you know, obviously it's not completely low risk. There's always risk involved. But it is relatively safe. It's not completely not mind-numbing, but also at the same time, it gives you just enough to focus on, but also just enough leeway so that if I want to look away from the screen for a few seconds or look at chat, I'm very comfortably able to do so. Like, I can put the Ragnaroks down, and that's 10 seconds to look at chat. Or even when I'm using the shotgun, I don't have to completely look at the screen. I know that they're all dying. And it gives me... It's nice because I don't have to put 100% focus on the game, and I can entertain you guys and talk to you guys. And do whatever. And it has given me enough motivation to do this. First main category world record. My third... Actually, I don't have any current world records, but my third world record that I have obtained on this game. And my first main category record. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream as soon as I hit. Yeah, I decided I'm gonna end the stream like a couple minutes after I hit round 106, just so I can start working on the video and whatnot. I'll give it a few minutes to let the hype settle in. But then once I'm like 5-10 minutes into round 106, I'll end the stream for the night, because I'm gonna edit my video. I'm making the video for the recruitment challenge, like I said. All the editing's happening tonight, all the official announcement, and then tomorrow I'll upload that and stream a little more tomorrow. So do feel free to share the stream and spread the word to whomever needs to hear this because we have dethroned Buttlord. Why are you really happy? I'm glad that you're really happy. What is making you so happy? Because I'm also really happy. But for very obvious reasons. For very obvious about to obtain world record reasons. And that, and also for the lesser obvious, my parents ordered Chinese food and it's waiting for me downstairs reasons. But I got a lot of reasons to be happy. How is it your favorite mobile game if it didn't work on your phone before? How did you play it before? Oh wait, did you play it on your iPad? The fuck was that? Hello? What game is it? Did anyone else just see that? I hope my game is okay. That was weird. I don't know what error message that was. I just closed it out because the game was still going. Hopefully that's not a bad thing. Hopefully that's not a bad sign. That was really weird. Let me just get through this round. That's what matters right now. I don't know what that was. I didn't see what the error message was. All I saw was error pop up on my screen and the zombies were still chasing me, so I had to close it as soon as possible. But that has never happened before. I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully that was a fluke. That was weird. So yeah, Tagged or Toten 4-player realistic in the works. What is the current world record for Tagged or Toten 4-player realistic? Ida 736 quick lamprey. And it popped up 3 times. That's so weird. I've never seen that before. Anyone got any input? Or should I just ignore it for now? I was getting a couple weird visual glitches yesterday. Like, yesterday I had a visual glitch where over there was looking a little rainbow. And then it went away after like a round. Oh wait, no, I guess I do want to play through round 106 so I have footage. Footage for the video. Or I could play through round 105. Then I want to eat. I really want to eat. I can't wait 80 minutes to eat, to be honest. Maybe at the end of this round I'll eat. And then I can play 2 more rounds.
Only Marlton has been part of that.
Or maybe I'll bring some food upstairs. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I want to play through round 106 so I have enough footage to use for the video. But that'll take me another... So round 105 and round 106 together will take 70 minutes. And that's too long to wait to eat. So, yeah, I don't want to delay eating any longer. So we will eat at the end of this round. Try taking just the first letter of each one. Instead of writing out Ida Quick Lamprey, I think that's military code. I think it means I736QL. Or like some type of military code, because I don't think those are the exact letters. Like Alpha, Beta, Charlie, or no. Alpha, Bravo, Charlie. Alpha, Bravo, let's see how much I remember. Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Epsilon, Foxtrot. Echo, it's Echo? Yeah, it's probably Echo. Oh, it is Echo. Echo, Foxtrot. I know H is Hotel. What's G? I think I should know this, but I don't. It's okay. Error codes with wonky names. Just click on one of those. What do they say? G is golf. That's right. H is hotel. Is I, Ida? I don't believe it's Ida. What do the other ones say that are similar? Idaho? Or do they all have just completely different things? Like, all of those messages that have a similar message, when you click on what the error means, they're all completely different? Okay. I is India. J, Jasper. Probably not Jasper. I just made that up. Unless it is Jasper, in which case I knew that obviously. Juliet. Wasn't the point of that alphabet to make like 26 words that cannot be mistaken for each other at all? Like if you hear only a part of the word hotel, you know that it's the word hotel. You're not gonna mistake it for Juliet or for or for Foxtrot or whatever. India. Well, anyway, we're just gonna ignore that error for the moment
Why me?
and hope that it doesn't come up again.
Slower, Misty's juicier, so
You probably have. I forget the name of it.
I'm up to my neck in caffeine over here. See that rustling? That was for you.
I'm surprised I even said maybe. I'm not gonna lie. I don't play mobile games, really. I think knowing me, I would have shot you down. When is this round gonna be over? I want to eat. Oh yeah. All right.
I need some backup here. Any volunteers?
Corona Cosmical, thanks for the follow. Nodders indeed. Thank you. I mean, how could he not? Just because there's a zombie apocalypse doesn't mean you have to stop social distancing and wearing a mask. Out of courtesy, because you don't know if you're carrying the virus. How did I add it? It's on the overlay. I just downloaded a PNG of a mask and I put it on top of the stream. It's not in-game. But I think it's very comedic. I'm the first world record holder to do so while my character was wearing a mask. See, I was just under the assumption that, like, as long as you don't zoom in on it, it looks fine. But, so the PNG I used has Stoolinger's left ear loop visible. So if you look extremely closely, you'll see, there's the loops that go around both of the ears. The right one is on our left, Stoolinger's right side, but then the left one is actually on top of his eye, because it's still visible. But I figured it's so small anyway, nobody's gonna notice. And it's at the perfect angle, too. Ooh, is this round? Is this round?
Fine, okay. I probably had that coming.
Boys! Tied for world record. Ooh. Let me get back to the spot. And I'll discuss what's happening. We are tied for world record. All right. But obviously we're not done. We didn't beat the world record. We got to knock Buttlord down to second. Here's the deal. Here's what's going to happen. We're not going to end the stream yet. We're going to end the stream at the end of round 106. So we're going to play through 105 and 106. But I'm hungry as fuck. I haven't eaten all day. So to add to the suspense of the fact that we just tied world record, I'm going to go eat. For, I might try to keep it short, maybe like 15 minutes, but it could be like 20 minutes. Could be less, could be more. I don't know. But I'm going to go eat for however long, and then we'll continue. So, stay tuned. Alright, I'm back. I just ate an entire quart of wonton soup. And then I just took a second quart upstairs with me. Let me also update the title to say 361 plus, so that there's no ambiguity about what round I am on. Alright, Butt Lord. You got 35 more minutes of enjoying the world record. Enjoy it while it lasts, my friend. How many wontons in each quart? Like 7 or 8? Enjoy your record while it lasts, Butt Lord. Because your time is coming to an end. I hope you enjoyed your 7 days.
If I get out of this, I swear I'll change my ways. Hurry.
We are officially tied for world record, which is always good.
Just call me Samuel Thunderclap Sullinger.
Well, let's beat it. We aren't no tie of the world record Susans. Is there a saying for like people that tie the world record? Nah, we ain't no tie. Andes. We beat the world record. We crushed the world record. I don't know what I'm saying either. I wish there was a feature on ZWR that shows how long world records lasted. Like Mario Kart does this. You can look at the history of a specific map. You can see every previous world record. Hold on. On Mario Kart, you could see every previous world record and how long they held it for. At the time, you know, at the time that they got it. And I wish that this game did the same thing. So like I can click on like Luigi Circuit, and it will say this person got this time, which was the world record, and the world record lasted for 300 days until this person beat it with this time. And you could see it progressively get higher and higher. And I wish that Zombies had a similar thing, where you could see like, oh, this person got to around 275. That lasted for this many days until I think Intuit Scott for this map would currently be the longest. And then Night Lord would just briefly be on there with his little 7 days. I guess it would probably count from the point at which I submit it, which will be in another few weeks. Oh, what time did I start this round? A few minutes ago. So, get through this round, we'll get through next round. It's also technically possible that 107 is a dog round, so if that were the case, that'd be cool. If I get 107 dogs, and I could just breeze into 108, which would be 364. Or I could just end it on I could end the stream on 107. So that tomorrow I can get my bearings and adjust myself to the reality of, you know, I have a dog round to settle myself in. I forget who it was that, like, beat a really hard world record And the way he did it was every single day before he continued his game, he would play 30 minutes of Bus Depot to warm himself up to make sure that he didn't make any mistakes. That he didn't make any mistakes related to like starting up the game right in the morning and being tired because he hadn't streamed since the following day, or like just sometimes it takes a second to regain the muscle memory, you know what I mean? But he would play 30 minutes of Bus Depot every single day before he started streaming so that he could make sure he would always be warmed up. And that was a very interesting tactic. I forget who that was, because that was really noteworthy. I think it's a lot cooler on your guys' screens than it is on mine, because on my TV I don't see this plus 256, I just see the 105. And I think seeing 105 plus 256 is the coolest part about about seeing the massive number on screen, you know? But for me, I just see 105. And I look at the 105 and I'm like, I've been to around 105 before, this is nothing. And I have to mentally remind myself that this is not round 105. You don't have to tell me that you need to go to the bathroom. Just... like, you don't need to make that public. Coming in here with your strong urges, you weirdo. Don't tell me to stop, you stop. You're the one coming in here saying you have weird urges. What are you expecting me to take from that? You say you have weird urges. I hear, I gotta pee, and I want everyone in this chat to know. Now you're making me have to use the bathroom. I'm going to the bathroom. Give me a minute. Do you see what you made me do? You see what you made me do? No, you're delaying the stream. You're delaying me beating Buttlord. It's all your fault. Yeah, this is your fault.
Don't know what's worse. Can I surround?
I'm not the one who just ate a quart of wonton soup in under 10 minutes. Oh, wait.
Look at the mess I made.
I got problems, and having the world record on Tagger Toten 8-1.
Only Merle could have been part of that. Don't know what's worse. That I'm surrounded, or that it's making me hungry. I took a wrong turn. Hey, Bob Samuel. Stay. Ah, sheesh! I'm freaking surrounded.
Order a buttload of food. Do it. Chinese food. That's the moves. Chinese food is always a move. Oh, I forgot to text Willie. Shit. Let me text Willie right now. You're doing something wrong.
Ah, jeez. Which way do I get help? Hope that doesn't cause an avalanche.
Willie just got world record. Let me text Noah too. By the way, I'm fully typing and shooting at the same time, because you can do that with this strategy. Go lefty on the phone, righty on the controller. I just got the world record. Go eat some, get some halal. I love halal. You just get on the phone with the halal guy, whichever one delivers. And when they ask you what you want, just here's what you say. Just fuck me up. Just give me whatever food will just ruin my insides. That's the food you want from the halal place. Because that's the best food on the menu. Whatever food will just fuck you up. You want to be glued to the toilet for the next 4.5 days. That's how you know you had a good meal. You want food that will give you ulcerative colitis. That's how you know you're doing it right. So good. That was one of the best meals I ever had, and it took me 8 days to finish. Because I had to eat 1/8 of it at a time, because it was so goddamn spicy, and I had to be on the toilet for like 4 hours afterwards. It was the best meal I've ever had. My mom got me new socks with, get Taco Bell. My favorite thing to get is the Doritos Locos Tacos. Last time I had Taco Bell with Noah and Tom, I went and I ordered 8 Doritos Locos Tacos Supreme. My stuff alone was like $20. Would it be rude to the drivers? No. Because if you actually, Taco Bell would be through Uber Eats or through whatever app, food delivery app you use. So all of the drivers that are delivering right now are doing this because they're willing to drive on these roads. Because Uber Eats really all contractors. You work whatever hours you want. So if people didn't want to work right now, they wouldn't be. Anyone who is working right now is doing it because they want to work.
See that, Russman? That was for you.
And same with the restaurants. The restaurants are open because they want to be open.
If I get out of this, I swear I'll change my ways.
Courage. Oh, so a little coffee.
You don't have to change. Just walk out and get the food. Walking for all of 15 seconds to go get the food. Yeah, why not? And then going right back inside isn't going to be that cold. It'll be cold for 15 seconds. That's not going to make you sick. That's not the end of the world.
That doesn't cause an avalanche.
Why is it embarrassing to be seen in your PJs? I used to go to class in my PJs. Actually, my mom just got me a brand new pair of PJs. And they're really cool, but I'm annoyed because they don't have pockets, so I can't wear them to class because I can't carry my phone. They are really cool. They have Buddy the Elf all over them with like a bunch of quotes saying, "Oh my God, Santa, it's Christmas." They're cool pajamas. I'm gonna wear them today. After this stream, I'm gonna shower, I'm gonna put them on, and we're gonna start editing. Alright, is ordering food not just an alternate form of inviting over the delivery guy, but only outside? I mean, you need to show more respect to your delivery drivers. A true homie would invite the delivery driver to have the meal with you if he needed it.
Enough to my neck and can't eat over here.
That's what the homies do for each other. My sweet mate used to drive for DoorDash, or he probably still does, but he used to drive for DoorDash while we were there in the spring. Brandon used to do DoorDash. And one time he brought Q along to do DoorDash deliveries. That's the whole story. But like, if Brendan is your DoorDash driver, and he's in need, if he needs it, you gotta invite him over. You gotta invite him to have the meal with you.
That was for you.
I don't know if he's on campus right now, but
I don't like how light my guns start.
if he needs it, homies just know when homies need stuff. Homies just know. He looks like Auric. He looks like Auric, but a little taller. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream after round 106. So as soon as I finish round 106, that's when I'm ending it. That should be probably before 8 o'clock, honestly. I told you what to get. You refused a lot. So if you're gonna go to Taco Bell, get Doritos Locos Taco Supreme. Exactly. So get 8 of them. I usually get 8 in one sitting. Or get, Noah likes the Crunchwrap Supreme. So you can get 4 Crunchwrap Supreme, 4 Doritos Locos Taco Supreme.
I need some backup here. Any volunteers?
What?
Carlton has been part of that.
I feel like it's going to be hard to order from multiple places delivery. That's going to be really expensive, too. Because you wouldn't be able to just pay one delivery driver. You'd have to pay all of the delivery drivers. A better bet would be for you to go out somewhere that has multiple options, like a mall or something, and just eat at a bunch of different places while you're there. Because you don't want to spend the money on 3 or 4 different delivery drivers. Is this round? Is this close to round? Wonderful, are you still here? And Bromo and Bro Dude. Are you guys still lurking? It wasn't close to the end of the round. When is the end of the round? I want to be done with this already. It's gotta be, like, really soon. Still got electric zombies, so we still got a ways to go. When did this round start? Has it not even been 30 minutes? I'm losing track. I don't even know how long my rounds are anymore. Also, can someone clip as soon as I get the world record? Or as soon as I get to round 106, I should say. Can someone be ready to clip it? Yeah, just like a minute-long little segment of like the last 10 seconds of the round, me celebrating, and then like the next round starting. Clip. I just want someone to be prepared to do so as soon as the round ends, so that I can send the little, so I can download the little clip and share it with my current clan and be like, here you go, here's the clip that you can upload. I got world record, so post that shit. And so I can send that clip to a couple people. I don't like you zombies. Maybe I got like... Okay, maybe I started at like 650 this round. Which means I got like 3 or 4 minutes left. Hello, bro dude. Bro dude's lurking. Hello, Zombie Slayer. Welcome back again. You really love that emote of two guys kissing. You should use your Prime sub and use all of my wonderful emotes. I think they all have great expressions. I'm trying to decide which one I like best, Justin or oh, there are a lot of them that are really good. I think Sheehy is the worst one. Maybe I might redo Sheehy. Justin is good. Bruce is good. Betson's good. And then Cassandra and Gui are kind of similar, but they're both good in their own way. I think either Justin, Betson, or Bruce are my favorites. Because Justin one is like an expression. You like when someone says something you really disagree with. The Justin one is the face that I am internally making. The Betson one is like, oh, you just did something mega cringe, and this is my face internally. This is like, you are weird, champ. You are cringe. And then, hello. This is what I think the emotes should be used for. I think that's what their purpose in life is. This has got to be the end of the round.
I'm dropping them like flies.
Don't have any Winter's Whale. Not happy about that, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to go into people's streams and say hello and use my Bruce emote. What the fuck?
I swear, these streets must be politics. See that, Russman? That was for you.
This has got to be the end of the round.
I need some backup here. Any volunteers?
Don't look at me.
Clip it like 30 seconds after I react. When it ends. Oh, not the end just yet. This has got to be really close. Oh, yes. Let's go! World record, baby! Fuck you, butt lord. Alright, it's official. New world record. GG. That's it. G fucking G. This is my first main category world record. My first straight up high rounds. No other caveats listed. How's it going, Willie? New world record. I'm officially the best Tag Your Toten player ever so far. Alright, we'll play one more round, and then I'll end the stream for the night so I can start editing the YouTube video. The stream should be over sometime at like 8:05 if you're in my time zone, which is like 36 minutes. Depending on if I get a max ammo. And the video command will have to be updated with the video that I make tomorrow. Or that I upload tomorrow, that I make today. I should call my brother. Or, no, let me text my brother when I get a chance. I'll see how that came out as soon as I place down the spikes. Oh, that's perfect. Thank you. That's exactly what I need. I'm gonna save that as a highlight so I can just send that little clip to other people and be like, ha. Or to different other people and be like, hey, please post this on my behalf. Or whatever. That's perfect, thank you. Did I get a max ammo or anything? Did I get any drops? The nice thing about the strategy is that I don't have to look at the screen. I can just... That answers my question. Okay then. I don't have to look at the screen. I can just, like, focus entirely on the chat or on whatever. while I'm playing, but then I look back, I'm like, did I get any drops? I have to message someone on Reddit that told me I was terrible at the map and that I could never get a world record. Bitch boy is defeated. His 7-day reign is over. Also, at the very end of the video, I already have the clip that I'm going to include. At the very end of the video, I want to show you. Hold on. Desktop. Just you can listen to the audio. I'm gonna have the whole video, but what am I looking for? This. Oh no. Ah, that's fine. This is what's going to play. So the video tomorrow. Reddit has so many idiots. Somebody was like, "Oh, you're terrible at the game. You don't know what you're talking about." And I'm like, at the time I was 6th place, and I was like, "Dude, I'm 6th place. What do you mean?" Should I put a goal command? My goal. So I'm gonna set my goals as I come to them. My next goal is round 400, then round 420, then round 500. But is it worth it to have a goal command or no? But anyway, so this guy. I know. You're not even allowed to post things like that. You're not allowed to post like leaderboards or scoreboards or like high rounds that you get. And I see people post it, "Oh my god, I got my first 50 on D Machine." I'm like, the world record is 545 rounds away from what you got. Get a world record, and then you might be post-worthy. But please. Yeah, that's my goal. My next goal is 400. I'll set my goals as I achieve them, you know. My next goal is 400, and then it'll be 420, and then it'll be 500. Okay, but basically, so this guy, this was a few months ago, so I was 6th place. I was not 10th place, like and we get into an argument, and this guy's like, "You don't even know what you're talking about. You're probably terrible at the game." And I'm like, "I'm literally 6th place on this map." He was like, "Well, this is the easiest map ever. You could do, you know, like, you suck that you only got 6th place." And I'm like, what? I'm literally 6th in the world. How can I suck? That means there are only 5 people better than me. And he was arguing with me so much. And then, for months afterwards, up until a few weeks ago, and that was my argument. I'm like, "Where's your name on the leaderboards then?" "Oh wait, it's not there." Literally 6th place. Jesus Christ. What can you ask of me? I can only get 5 places better. But for literally months afterwards, he would see me comment on other posts and then respond to me saying, "Oh, hey, I thought you were going to get the Tactor Toten world record. Oh, wait, you can't because you're terrible." And I'm like, that has nothing to do with what I even commented. But he would do that multiple times. He would just follow me around onto different posts. Just like saying, "Hey, when are you getting that world record?" "Oh, wait, you can't because you suck." And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm top 10 in the world. What do you mean I suck? So I'm going to send that clip to him and be like, "I got the world record. Go." Wait, what the fuck am I doing? Why am I throwing a wraith fire? I'm going to send that clip to him and be like, "I got the world record. Go fuck yourself." It was weird. It was stalking. Like, I don't get what that guy's deal was. Now you have no argument. And now other people that are... Because a lot of times I'll say something controversial and people will be like, what are you talking about? You don't know anything. And I'm like, I have like 31 different top 10 spots. They'll be like, you don't have any world records? Nah, you know. You have even more. Because you have a lot of side category world records too. And a few main world records. You have a lot more world records than I do. So when people should talk to you, they'll be like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. You'll be like, I have, what, 100 world records? I don't even know how many you have. You have a lot more than I do because you play all the side categories too. I typically either just do speedruns or regular high rounds. Oh, so anyway, this is how I see the video ending. I'll do my little conclusion. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Whatever. Catch me on the live streams. Yeah, I know you have. And then it's gonna cut to black, like the video's over. But there's gonna be like 30 seconds of black, and then people are gonna be like, "Is the video over? Is the video not over?" And at the very end, this is what's gonna play. Ready?
I have one thing to say to you,
Oh, wait.
man.
Hold on, let me make it louder. This is what's gonna play at the very end of the video.
I have one thing to say to you, Chandler Man, and any other piece of human trash that's done this to some other streamer before. Get fucked!
And it's gonna be that loud. It's gonna ear rape people. And obviously instead of Chan the Man, it's probably gonna be, first of all, that guy's Reddit name. The guy who was bothering me about it. And also probably Night Lord. And like it'll just show it on screen, Night Lord and this guy. That'll be very funny for the... I don't know if that will go over well or go over poorly for the recruitment challenge. I don't know if MC Zombie Slayers... Nightlord got dislike botted? That's funny. I don't know if Zombie Slayer and Greg FPS are gonna be like, what the fuck is this? Like... Or if they're gonna think it's funny. I don't... He had to private it? How can it be on the leaderboards if it's private? Doesn't it have to be up for at least a few weeks? And he only got it last week? Technically, isn't that a DQ if he privates it? Or is it unlisted? Oh. I was hoping he'd make it private and accidentally DQ himself. I'll give a little headphone. Now that I think about it, I'll give a headphone warning to be nice. Like, so it'll be 30 seconds of black, and then for the last 3 seconds, right before that comes up, it'll just say headphone warning. Just as a courtesy. Just as a courtesy. Because the fuck you is only directed to a very, very small group of people. And the sentiment is generally positive. I'm gonna give a lot of thank yous and stuff. I gotta give a shout out to Intuit Scott, and I gotta give a shout out to Mex. Submit it to see if he restarts? No, because I want to delay him restarting for as long as possible. Like I was saying before, I think it would be funnier if it's just kind of hearing through the grapevine and people aren't like, people will go to him and be like, oh, your record got beaten, but he can't track it down. Because he doesn't know who I am. He doesn't know that I'm going for the record. He'll have a hard time tracking it down. Not impossible. He'll probably find it, but, like, the later I submit it, the funnier it will be. Because it will be looming over him that he might have been beaten, but he doesn't know by whom. When he finds out, he might restart, he might not. It doesn't matter too much, but I want to give myself as much of an edge as possible. Because I think it's one thing if he finds out today that I got to round 362. Or, you know, by the end of today, I'll be on round 363. It's one thing if he finds out today that I'm on 363, because he'll think he can catch up. It's another thing if he doesn't find out for 2 or 3 weeks, and then suddenly, out of nowhere, he finds out that in order to get the record back, he has to get round 513. He would flip a lot more if he found out. If he found out what I'm doing today, he would think he still has a chance. But let's say I do get 513 plus, he would lose his shit. He would be amazed that the quote-unquote strategy creator was just beaten by 150 rounds. So, like, the later he attempts to try to beat me, the better. I'd rather him not know, or at least hear things through the grapevine, but not have it submitted. Because he probably won't start playing until I submit it, because I doubt that he's going to come to my stream and kind of scope it out. But I'll let the rumors start spreading. That's what I think would provoke the best reaction. Just like rumors, but nothing officially submitted on the leaderboards.
Glad-handers! I swear, these freaks must be politicians!
Okay, high rounds, tagged or Toten. I'm looking at the leaderboards. Yep. Officially number 1. D. Jaden, if you're still lurking in chat, I know you were here earlier. I'm afraid you are number 10. But he is going to retry it, so. You're getting close to being knocked off. Oh, let me text Cooper. He'll be excited. Like, so, you know, I like to upload videos on my YouTube weekly. Normally, my weekly YouTube videos are stream highlights, but I can only get so many stream highlights if I'm playing this game for the next couple weeks. Tomorrow will be the official announcement that I got it, but it will just be overlaid over, like, this footage, actually. Like, it'll be my Obey Undead Recruitment Challenge video, and just an official announcement that I got it. And this is the footage that I'm going to be using right here, literally. And next week is going to be my failtage. It's going to be... How's it going, Bird Shooter? Yep, we got it. He's officially off the world record. Next week is going to be the failtage. It's going to be every dying wish and possibly every down up until next Friday. So that'll be a montage of all of that. And then the following Friday, if I'm still in this game, hopefully I'll come up with some other content.
Thanks a bunch, Soviet crap.
New world record is very pog. Can we not? Okay. New world record, very pog. So, after this round, I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to start working on the video to make the official announcement. If you'd like, on the off chance that this, you know, because obviously my video is not going to be 40 minutes long, so this whole round is not going to make it into the video. But on the off chance that I use a clip from this portion and you'd like to be in the video, speak in chat and it will show up on screen. Ah, who dis? Ooh. Oh, okay. I gotta text Cooper. Let me do that. But yeah, DJ's gonna try again, which is really cool. When he was in earlier, he was saying that the strat looks fun. His PB right now is 269, which has just become 10th place on the boards, and he wants to try again. So, I'm hoping that, you know, I'm hoping that he'll also improve his PB with this strategy. Fun strategy. I got like 15 more minutes in the round. Oh yeah, let me text Cooper. Oh, I gotta get a picture. Let me take a picture for my Snapchat story. Every time I get a high round achievement, I take a picture and I save it. So I have memories with dates and everything of when I'm getting new things. This is obviously achievement worthy. Cooper, I just got the world record. Let me get a picture really quick.
Don't know what's worse. I'm surrounded.
Plus. And I'm literally drawing in the plus 256. Nope. I keep messing it up. Oh my god. The 6 is a different color. What? Okay, snap story. My friend Jake. All right, let's keep going. Oh, I should have sent that to my suite too. Okay. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I can deal with all of this afterwards. I'm just making the stream longer.
Even worse than when I killed him. Where's my smile on Sunday?
Oh, and that's why we use PhD slider, because that can save your life. Actually, that's not why we use PhD slider, but it can save your life. And that is another use for PhD slider. I hope, even if they bring back PhD flopper, I hope that it still works similar to PhD slider in that, like, you don't have to slide off of a ledge or like off of a high surface, that you could just slide into the zombies and it'll activate an explosion and knock them down. Hold on. I'm trying to text my friend. World records get attention. Even when I post, I'm like, oh, I got my first round 100 on X map. I might get a couple people respond, oh, that's cool, but like, when I post world record, somebody responds, like, wait, world record? What? Like, in the whole world?
If I get out of this, I swear I'll pave my way.
World record? Nope. Notice how I lost 100 health instantly? What am I supposed to order for Taco Bell again? My personal favorite is the Doritos Locos Taco Supreme. And Noah's personal favorite is a Crunchwrap Supreme. So you can choose between those, or order one of each, or order 8 of each. Is there anything else from Taco Bell specifically? He likes the Diablo sauce on his. I don't get that, but he does. But that's like a sauce that you put on it that comes in a little packet. That's not part of the meal. Or that's not like a meal. Besides that, I would look at the menu and just pick something you like, you know? Or pick something that you think you might like. Try something new. That's how to be adventurous as an eater, you know? If you want to watch the progress and streaming at twitch.tv/ oh shit. Spent too long texting? Damn it. Damn it. It is pretty big. Okay, let me put it into perspective. I'm fat, so me getting 8 Doritos Locos Tacos in one sitting is average. He got 2 for himself, and Noah and Tom got 2 for himself as well. $3.62 and counting. Going until I die. Could be a couple more weeks. TBH. I keep texting for too long and not paying attention to when my Ragnaroks are ending. Say it again. Say I'm fat again. I'm super fat. I eat so much food. I'm the guy who ate a quart of wonton soup in under 10 minutes, and after finishing said, damn, I want a second quart, and then took a second quart with me to continue eating while I played video games for hours and hours. Don't like not having winter's whale. This round probably has like 6 or 7 minutes left. Maybe less, maybe like 5 minutes. But I had to account for the time that I took to pause and text my friends. Why not both? You were the one that said you wanted to order food from multiple places. Also, what do you mean this late? It's 8 o'clock. One time my old roommate and I ordered 2 pizzas. We were sitting in the room at around lunchtime and he was like, dude, there's this great pizza place nearby that I love. And we ordered 2 pies for lunch. And we got buffalo chicken pizza. It was so good. And then we're sitting in the room later that night, like 6 or 7 o'clock, and he was like, man, that pizza earlier today was really good. And I was like, yeah, man, it was. And he was like, you know what I could go for? I was like, what? He goes, another pizza. So in the same day, we ordered 2 pies for lunch for just the 2 of us. And then 2 pies again for dinner from the exact same place, the exact same pizza. And it was so worth it. That was a good memory that I have from my freshman year. I think that the little memories like that are really what encompasses being a college student. Ordering pizza twice from the same place. Oh yeah, you have to deal with big Rona memories. Not quite the same. Oh, I just landed on top of the dog. Okay, unpopular opinion. Jumping down a staircase on top of a dog's head should crush and kill the dog. Not have me slide off like I just landed on a slip and slide. What's a really slippery thing to land on that, like, I could compare what that was to? I don't know. It's like I jumped onto a water slide.
If I get out of this, I swear I'll change my ways.
Hurry. Also, a little compensation.
Just call me Samuel Thunderclap Sullinger.
Damia, thanks for the follow. What about burritos? What about burritos? Go to Chipotle for burritos. Quesadillas are pretty good at Taco Bell. Like you can get those like quesadilla box. I don't know what they're called, but like you can get like boxes of quesadillas. You want to go to Chipotle for burritos. Have you ever had Chipotle? You should try Chipotle. What are you buying there for 5,000 points? That was the shield. I assume you're talking about the shield. So, not a lot of people know this. The shield purchase station, the hitbox actually extends ever so slightly through the floor. So you can buy the shields on the top layer of the lighthouse station. So like, you can buy the shield on top over there. I'm about to go buy some more ammo after I go through the shots I have, and then you can see me go around and you'll see where I got the shield. Yeah, get a burrito from Chipotle. I like carnitas. That's my go-to. Oh right, it's almost the end of the round. We still have one more ammo run left though, so just in time for you to see how I buy the shield. This is the end of the round though, basically. These are the last couple zombies, but it's fine. Perfect timing. If you had come in a minute later, I wouldn't have been able to show you, because I'm about to end the stream right at the end of the round. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to jump down, and there's a little pile of, like, skulls. And if you stand on top of it, it actually purchases the shield, which is one layer below. So right here. And that works every time.
I need some backup here. Any volunteers?
Don't look at me.
There we go, boys. Let's see. I don't know if they hit my shield, but you could see it right there. You can see the buy. All right. Dog round? Not a dog round. But that's fine. 108 is a dog round. So anyway, that's where I'm going to end the stream for today so I can get off and I can edit the video, which will be coming out tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern. Chicken steak or just regular cheese quesadilla? Chicken quesadilla is the move. But thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I probably will be streaming tomorrow as well. Video will be out tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern. So you can check it out on my YouTube channel. Go subscribe there if you aren't already. Stream tomorrow, most likely, but it might be a short stream. But I'll go through like 5 or 10 rounds. However many I'm feeling. But yeah, world record. And we are on 363 and counting. So thank you for watching. See you later. Peace.